Hey Student Success, welcome to week 4 of our semester. So we are getting to that 25% of the way through the course already. So as always, I'm going to jump into our lessons area, and I do want to just plug a very quick reminder for your workshop. I do have the workshop video right here. It's just a few minutes long. It really just focuses on the workshop itself, but I like to make sure that I kind of remind you of it every week or every other week or so, just making sure that it is on your mind. I know with the 16-week course you have until May, but it's still beneficial for you to be thinking of it, even getting registered for one. So remember, when you go to submit, I do not need confirmation that you registered for a workshop. I need actual confirmation that you attended the workshop. So just telling me that you registered is great, but please don't submit any kind of registration email. What you need to submit is that certification that you actually attended. So keep that in mind, please, and be sure to check out in your My Stark State area underneath Development and Training, your Student Success workshops, and just take a look. We're already in February, so look to see what is interesting to you, what could be helpful to you. There's a ton offered in February, and then you see you have a good amount of March offerings all the way through April and a little bit in May. So please make sure you're taking advantage and getting that registered and on your calendar sooner than later. All right, so we're going to scroll down. This is for week 4. So week 4 is chapter 4 continued. So that's kind of the nice thing is in the week 4 videos, I've just copied the chapter 4 video lecture over so that if you need to revisit it, you can. If you feel pretty fresh with it, that's up to you. And the same thing in terms of the actual week 4 folder, you're going to see in the materials folder just kind of a replication of the materials from last week, the textbook link, the slides. So if you just need to refresh your memory, that's fine. If you feel like you're comfortable with chapter 4 since you just finished it in week 3, that is fine also. So we're going to just jump right into the assignment. There is no discussion forum this week. You are just completing this one assignment, chapter 4, and it's due by Sunday. That will count as your week 4 attendance. So if you don't complete the assignment, you get a 0. If you don't complete the assignment, you also get a 0 for attendance. So kind of a double grade there, if you will. So chapter 4, you're going to click in there. Here it is going to open up into a Word document. So it's going to open up into this table, and this is going to focus on the concepts from chapter 4. Listening, note-taking, and memory. So again, if you need to go back and refresh your memory on the lecture video, the PowerPoints, the actual text, anything you need to do. So what you're going to do in here is you're going to come up with 2 things that you need to do to improve your listening skills. 2 things you need to do to improve your note-taking, 2 things you need to do to improve your memory. Now, you might do really well in 1 or 2 or all 3 of these areas, but still try to think of something that you could do to try to improve. And this is where you might have to go back and revisit chapter 4. What are some strategies it talks about with note-taking? What are some memory tips? So when you come up with those, maybe for listening, it's something as simple in theory as, removing distractions so that you can be more focused. When are you going to take this action? Is it going to be the next time you listen to an online lecture? Or is it going to be the next time you attend an in-person class? And then how will you know your listening has improved? And then the same thing for 2 for listening, 2 for note-taking. What 2 things are you going to do to improve your notes? When are you going to start doing that? And how are you going to know that your note-taking has improved? 2 things to improve your memory. When and how do you know? So make sure that you fill all 3 columns with the 2 things you're going to do for each of those areas, when you're going to do those things, put them into action, and then how will you know that your note-taking has improved, your memory has improved. So maybe your memory, you can tell I do better when I take assessments. I'll be able to know that my memory has improved when I can score better on multiple choice tests, or I know that my note-taking has improved whenever I can use them to help me study, whatever it might be. When you're done, make sure you save it somewhere on your desktop, wherever it might be. Get back into Blackboard, and here's your Dropbox. You click right on the name of the assignment. Browse your files, wherever you have it saved. Click on it, hit open, and then submit. And then I will be able to see it on my end. So if you have any questions over anything from week 4, chapter 4, student workshop assignment, let me know. Have a great week. Bye.